We here? Is it working? Hey, hello everyone. My name is Jay. Welcome back to Gilded Cage. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing better than me at least, because it was not the best of days, but we got there in the end. Right, happy hump day. You made it halfway through the week. For those of you that work 9 to 6, just like me, or actually I work more 7 to 4, but let's not get into the details. I do seem to be taking up all of the chat, so there we go. No, I'm glad to be back. Is the chat working though? Okay, it seems to be working for some form of working. I'm seeing a little bit of text on there, so wait. Yeah, okay, it is working. We are back. Let's go. I apologize for not being much there last week. I had one day planned, and that day fell through because of a friend. Actually, I had the same person call me today, so with more problems, which was not really what I needed after a long day at the Long Day Factory, was to have someone complain to me about their day at the Long Day Factory. But it is what it is. That's what friends are for. You have to be there for the good times, and sometimes you also have to be there for the not so good times. But before I continue, I'm gonna have a quick look who's here. For those of you who like to show up, let me just. Who are these weird people in Blue Sky? Let me get rid of that. Let's just have a look who's here. So welcome in Biscuit, welcome in Multi. Glad to hear you're back home from the course. Welcome in Emily, welcome in B. Did I? I did do the shout out. So welcome in B. Hope you're going well. I hope your family is doing okay. And welcome in No. I hope you're all good. Yeah. So as you can guess from, I also could have guessed from my Blue Sky message. Yeah, today was not the greatest of days. It was really rough. It was kind of rough at work. And then I had something come in at 5 to 6, so I had to take care of that just before I started the stream. So I had a look at it for 10 minutes, and then I sent the guy a message. We're gonna look. I'm gonna take care of this tomorrow. I don't want to deal with this today. He's making dinner, but I wanted to at least say hi to Mr. Streams. That's very nice of you. I hope you're making something nice for dinner. I had a little pizza bread for dinner that I got from. There's a corner shop here in my village, and I had to pick up some things from the post. So I walked down to that shop, and I bought myself a little pizza bread and a can of Monster Ultra, of course, because I'm old. And like that also it means I was out of the house for a little bit, going around, walking around the village. So that was pretty nice to do. And the thing I got from the post actually was I got some replacement braces and some buttons, because I'm very tired of wearing clip suspenders. So I have bought a bunch of stuff so that I can sew some buttons into my pants, and no longer have to deal with clips that come loose, but now I have to deal with buttons that pop off. But hopefully, I bought some really heavy duty thread, so hopefully that's not going to happen too often, at least. And if it does, then I have a problem, because that's a lot more difficult to fix than the clips. Let's hope that doesn't happen too often. Other than that, you might have probably already seen it. I know it's very much work in progress, but I do have a little bit of a website now. There's not much on there just yet, and it is pretty ugly, but it is a website. I can say that I have my own little space on the internet. I do plan to add more, maybe add like a little blog thing or something. I haven't really decided on that yet. And some of you might have already seen it, because I was working on it with Egg when we did the kind of co-working stream. That's certainly a website. Look, Biscuit, it's something, okay? It works. I got it to work. I have my own domain, as you can see. It forwards emails too, so if you want, you can send an email to j@jburb.games, and it will get sent to me. You love it? Thanks. It's not as bad as the first version I made, which was a very bright blue, and it was very painful to look at. But this one is, I hope it's less painful to look at. It probably could use a dark mode though. I should work on that. See if I can make one of those. But for now it's doing what I wanted to do. It's got some buttons in there, and after a bit more work, which is not going to be for today because today we're doing Modulus. We're not going to be working on websites. Yeah, I'll probably put in some more work on it. You can also see its default fonts and everything. But as always, it's work in progress. And it's a million times better than anything I could make. I'm pretty sure that you could make a pretty good website. Don't worry. But yes, so today we're going to be playing Modulus. Which is another factory game. I actually found out from the news I read, that this is made by a studio in Leuven, which is where I used to study in Belgium. So I think that's pretty cool that we are playing a Belgian video game. And I think we might have looked at the demo on stream, but now the full thing is out. So I suggest that we go have a look at that. There we go. Do we have sound? Hello? Alright, we do have sound, but I forgot that I'm not looping the sound back anymore. Yeah, it's because when I was playing synthetic on stream now, I had a lot of issues with the sound. So if I use the... what's it called? If I send the sound back between both PCs, then I have about half a second. The chat is not chatting properly. I think I need to reload it. Give me a moment. How's this? Ah, balls, wait. What happened to this thing? There we go. Now I know what happened. I had a thing before stream. That was also why the sounds weren't working. I use Google Drive to store all my stuff, and it decided to stop working just before stream. So I had to reload a bunch of stuff and put things in the correct folders. And you know, you get that thing when you start OBS that says I couldn't find your stuff, so I went searching for it. So I told OBS, go look in my folder and find everything for yourself. And what happened is that the files for both chats are named the same, so it took the wrong chat. It took the chatting screen chat instead of the horizontal one, but it should work now. So, but with all of that sorted, I suggest that we go have a look at Modulus. Enter my name, my great, no wait, very cool factory. Go. Is Jay in another factory game? Shh, you're right. Don't tell him. But yes, I am. Welcome in, Euro. How's it going? Hope everything is well. Ooh, that's pretty loud. Alright. Ah, fake code. Alright, we have Atlas here. Little pixel art robot. That's cool. Voxel art, sorry. I remember, yeah, this game is voxel art, which is pretty nice. So Atlas here is saying like, there you are. Hello, Daedalus one. Is that us? Alright. I'm Atlas. I'll be your liaison to your creators, the colony. Okay, so we are... I assume an artificial life form or something? The colony is all the way down there. They built you for a single purpose, to mass-produce robots. Bots. Okay, great. So we are... we have been recruited to produce... Produce more robots. I don't know why they're not saying what. Are they war robots? Are they laundry robots? We don't know. But I'm, for the sake of being a pacifist, I'm going to assume that all of these robots are very good at cleaning and laundry and not at shooting guns or, you know, doing things that robots shouldn't do, like writing or making art. So Atlas here is going to explain to us, buildings are essential to meeting your production targets. Each one is constructed from modules, the building blocks of your factory. You will be making these yourselves. I understand. Because I played the demo, that's why. You've been given unlimited resources and no time constraints. So relax into it. Explore, build, optimize. There's no pressure here. When you're ready, I'll begin your training. Okay, so I assume that there's unlimited resources in our training, and then later on they're actually going to put some constraints because I don't feel that it doesn't feel very realistic, right? How are you doing? Hey, Biney, how's it going? I'm doing great. How are you? I saw there were a lot of messages coming from the Discord, but I haven't had the time to look at them yet with work and everything. But I hope everything is well. All right, let's see. So calibrating systems. Let's run a test protocol on your sensors. Follow instructions on the top left. So calibrating okay, so it tells us we can move. Let's have a look at what we're working with. Oh, okay, so it looks like we're on these platforms. Some windmills here. There's this facility, which I don't know what it does. There's this fan. I'm not really sure what... Why? This is made of rock. This is very strange. Why would there be all of these structures? This is the windmills and everything. If we are on these sky islands. I don't know. And, okay, it doesn't seem like it's just rock because down here I also see a bunch of pipes and everything. So, we'll figure it out at some point. And then we can also rotate. Alright. And then we see Atlas here is telling us mining polyrock. No, I get that, Biney, and I did see something to that effect and the stream. I hope you understand. Your operators are... Okay, so the first step in creating a module is mining polyrock. Your operators, such as the miner, are located on the on your toolbar at the bottom. Okay, so miner here extracts polyrock from polyrock nodes. This is this. That's with a lot of things in life, I can tell you that. Okay, so rotate and mirror. The mirror doesn't seem to do much for now. Okay. So we're going to put one of those. Put one of those here, 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 and here. And then get rid of it. And then we get our next building. The furnace melts polyrock into cubes, the starting point of all modules. Okay, so we're going to slam one of those over here. And then we have conveyor belts. Sorry, I need to respond to something. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see. Okay, so transporting resources. Conveyor belts are used to move resources across your factory. They can also be used to placed through miners. Click and drag to play a conveyor belt. Wait, what? What does that mean? Oh, the tutorial is not letting me do it, but you can place them through mining drills? Well, I guess we're gonna have to figure that out at some point. And there we go. So you can see this game it's mostly voxel style. With a bit more extra textures compared to most voxel games. And then we are now working this furnace. Right. And then we put some more conveyors over here. You have a new operator, the cutter. Place one and click on it to enter. So we'll put one of these over here. So operator, I mean, it means another building, right? So it looks like we're going to have access to a lot of buildings in the end. And then we click on it. Oh, okay. To configure the cutter, select the slice interval at the bottom, cut the block into 2 equal pieces. Okay, so we can actually... Ooh, and... Wait, what does this do? Okay, I can rotate the cube. And... Ooh, okay. So we start with a cube, and then we cut the cube into 2 half cubes. Okay. And also, the output is double of the input because it goes from 1 to 2 pieces. Okay, so it looks like this game is going to be a lot about... I assume we're going to have to make some really crazy structures out of this. So we're going to be playing Replicube, except it's a factory game instead of a programming game. I'm all up for that. That sounds really good. There you go. All right. So the first module has been pinned for you. It requires the assembler, which combines 2 shapes into a new one. Let's put one down then. And then the assembler needs... Hey Quitter, welcome in. Programming with extra steps. It's not really programming. It's more building a... It's more like the game Shapes, right? Or Shapes 2 by now. Where we're trying to construct certain specific kind of structures using factory elements. But yeah, we'll see how far it goes. But I suppose it is a bit like programming in that we have to come up with a sequence here. A bit like a flowchart of what we have to build. Also, yeah, welcome in Quitter. I hope you're doing well. So now that the assembler is receiving 2 inputs, we can click on it to configure it. Somebody will run Doom on this. I've seen Doom being run on a lot of very silly things. So the first thing we need to build is this extended part. So it looks like... let's have a look here. Yeah, that looks about right. I think the game is accepting it. Thank you, Burbo. I hope you're doing well too. Thank you. You assumed it was like Factoria.
New module created.
If you mean it's like Factorio, I guess in a sense it is, because it is like one of these automation games. But this one is probably more about... also, welcome in, Ben. Yeah, I am aware. This is the tutorial. So the tutorial has told me I have to put stuff here. I am very aware of this fact. Okay, let's see. So next on, what the game is telling me is... Okay, so delivering modules to a building, which is this one, requires cranes. You grab the modules from conveyor belts, click on the building to place a crane. Right, so we will do it, add crane. So it looks like we can also drag them out a little bit in the future, but for now the game wants us to put one here. And then we need to put some conveyors all the way over here. So Atlas is saying, nice work. I know, thank you. I am an expert at these kind of games. That's very nice of you. The first production line is now done and should stay there to ensure a constant supply to the building. So let's start a new production line for the next module. Use the copy tool to copy and paste a selection of operators. And it says we have to duplicate my previous setup. Okay, so where is the copy tool? Here. Okay, so drag to create the selection. Wait, let's try that again. Okay. And boom. There we go. Okay. You are now free to build however you desire. You have unlocked tools to clear belts, copy, mirror, and destroy operators, which are located on the left. Cool, thank you. So it looks like we did the tutorial. So let's see. E is move stuff. This is clear. Okay, so this is get rid of things that are on the belts. So I can clear out the belts if I send the wrong things to places. And then remove... Okay, so I can get rid of things as well. Okay. So the same building requires a second different module to be constructed and delivered. The first module will always be required for the building to function, so altering the first production line is not advised. Okay, so it looks like what the game is telling us is... right, you see, so we are building this building, so it needs these modules, and then we also need to get these pillar modules. So I think what I'm going to do is... I'm just gonna run the same thing back. And what here... Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for a cube to come in. So you see, I need to actually... I'm thinking what the best way to go about this is. I think I'm gonna need 2 cutters here. And then assemble them back again. So let's try something like this. Okay, I would like to cut it in... Yes, this looks pretty good. Okay, 15. Okay, so yeah, so there is one thing I already noticed, which is that the input on these is a little bit on the slow side, right? So what I think I will do is I will use one of my cool splitters. Let's E. Okay, it's E to move. So let's put that over here. Where is the... Here it is. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, this is where the mirror tool comes in handy, right? So you can do something like this. And then I think... I wonder if I copy this. Yes, it actually does keep. Oh, I also have a mini-map now. Okay, let me close that for now. I think... yeah, I can always get it back with this. And... Oh, I can change. There's a day-night cycle. Okay, that's pretty funny, actually. And then what I will need to do is I'm going to need to assemble. So how much does the assembler take? 15. Okay, so I can run both of them in there. And then now what I need to figure out is, can I stack these? And actually, you can. Okay, that's pretty cool. So... Oh, you can actually make things separated, but I'm not sure why I would need that right now. So here we go. We make the pillars. Wow. Let's use 2 cranes to deliver it. Okay. I mean, I'm not seeing much reason to not try the stretched out ones like this. And then... Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. It makes a cool Lego sound when I do that. There we go. Now we are making the pillars. So, what I do wonder is how fast these cranes work. Why the game is telling me I need 2 cranes. You see, I think 1 crane would have been fine. But we see. Okay, so buildings need a continuous influx of modules to keep working. To keep producing after they are completed, while we wait for it to complete, we can already place a harvester pad to collect those resources. Okay, so we will put... Oh, it's actually quite a big building. Is there like a place I should put this? I'm just going to put it next to it for now, and then I have to link, and it works. Okay, so the first building you created is the core facility. You're now producing cores. We will need those to create bots and the bot assembly, the second building. Let's start building it. Okay, basic core assembly, basic bot assembly. So it says, okay, so this one, it says it creates cores, and then it produces bots. Okay, so, ooh, okay, it's quite a large building, actually. And I do wonder if I can move this later, because otherwise I might be, I might have a bit of a problem. So I do wonder where I want to use this, because you see I have a lot of these resource things, but they're in a not very... These ones were in a nice way put for me, because it's a tutorial, and then all the other ones are in this jumble down here. So maybe I'll move it. I'll try building it up here. Let's put you up here. Okay. Okay, so we need this panel looking thing, and we need this black bar. So one of the modules, you still need to get onto these kind of games, feel like we did just, hey Maxter, how's it going? I hope everything's going well. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing good. Everything's alright. How are you yourself? How was the Pokemon run with only birds? But yeah, there's a lot of games in this genre now after Factorial really kicked it off. I think there were probably some similar things before, but that was the game that really started it over 10 years ago. So yeah, you should definitely give it a go. See which ones you like. There's plenty of different ones out there, so if there's parts that you don't like or do prefer or don't prefer, then you should always be able to find one that you like. So I just also noticed you seem to be relatively close to the end of the game. I'm really glad to hear that. That's cool. So it does also look like this game does not have resources in the sense of, I mean, I have these things on the top, but it seems like buildings themselves do not take any resources. So that is good. And I also wonder, can I move this? I can actually move this. It's just for the sake of the tutorial that it's not letting me move this. Or not letting me move this. I mean, for the sake of the tutorial that it put one of these right here. But I can move it later if I really wanted to. Okay, so monotoner. Contains the color of any module, black or white, and change it. And okay, it's over here, and it takes 15 per minute. Okay. Alright, so we need to start with producing... so what I do wonder as well is, does the game tell me 15 per minute? 60 to 15. Okay, so what this means is that for every 4 mining drills... So what I do wonder is the game told me I can do this, technically. You can run conveyors through them. And I do wonder if that holds true. It does seem to be working full speed, so it does look like you can... I mean, I don't know why the tutorial would lie to us, but it does seem like you can run conveyors and you can line up the mining drills to feed into each other. That's actually really nice. That's very useful, actually. And it seems we also have unlocked this, which is... Okay, it's an underground tunnel. Okay, that's going to be very useful. And then this is... Does it say scrapper? Destroys everything that enters. Okay, maybe we don't need this. Usually the point of these games is to create things and not to destroy them. And here we have... Yeah, so this is if we want to build another core facility, which we have... which we already have working over here. Is it nice to show music? Yeah, it's not too bad. It might get a little repetitive. I've not really noticed so far if there's more than one track, but usually this genre of games has very relaxed music, and it also makes a lot of sense because they tend to be fairly puzzly, and you're gonna be staring at you're gonna be staring at things for a long time. I do wonder. Okay, it seems there's like some decoration thing here, but no, I think I know what it is. I think there's a DLC with decorative stuff. Or maybe I haven't unlocked it. Let me check, actually, the store page. There is a deluxe pack. It adds cosmetics. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that we will get some cosmetics later on, but some of them might be a bit locked. But okay, that's not a problem for now. The problem I have for now is that I want to... I want to produce these panels. And so what I think I can do is if we do it like this, boom, we immediately get 4 of them. And then we need to rearrange them into the shape that we want. So I think what I will do is... Actually, I do wonder, can I align buildings? Does that work? If I were to do directly this, does it work? The answer is yes, it does. That's amazing. That means we can save a lot of space, actually. And... Oh, okay, that was not a good idea. Yeah, that looks about right to me. Looks like what we need to make. It's a good thing we don't need to supply glue or anything. That these bricks automatically stick together. Yeah, thank you, game. I did create a new module. I am so good at this. Thank you. There we go. Perfect. And let's have a look at that. Yeah, that's what we need, right? So I think we're good. And we can actually even copy this setup for later if we wanted to make more of it. But for now, I think I'm okay. I have also noticed, by the way, as a small detail, but you see these outcrops, they do seem to be always a multiple of 4. And there's a very good reason for that, is because you need 4 mining drills to every furnace. So I'm pretty sure that's on purpose, because if we look at the other ones, yeah, 4, 4, 4, and 4. Yeah, it's very much intended to be done like that. So what I think I will do here is I will... let's try use this stuff. Now I wonder if I can make build... Yes, I can build on the grass. So I can do this if I wanted to. And so what I want to make here is these pillars. And so for what I need for pillar is we need... Actually, we need the same setup that we needed here. But where is the... What is the slow part over here? The slow part here is that... we can probably do a little bit better than that. Yeah, let's see if we can make this setup a tiny bit better. Actually. Right, we need our efficiency. That's what. Okay, so what I think that I can do is if I do this, and then actually I can move this ever so slightly closer like that. Okay, you can merge. That doesn't need any materials. That's okay. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Now we're doing it. Now we're cooking. But does it still bottleneck or not? So this makes 15 cubes. No, it seems alright actually. What about this one though? No, this one's okay actually. Okay, oh. There we go, there's our little drone going. Okay, that's making cores, but I don't know why we need what we need the cores for just yet. So anyway, what I want to do is I want to steal this setup. That would be nice. Because this makes the pillars that I need. And the question is, I can actually mirror it. Amazing. Oof, that was a pretty loud funk there when we put it back down. But this should... Yeah, it does work. And then if I use the monotoner, which makes only 15. You know what? Maybe I can put it here. You heard it from lurking? Yeah, it's pretty loud. I'm sorry. Okay, so what I need to do here is I need to run it all the way there. And then what I need to... Oh, that doesn't work. My bad. I'm sorry for all of you lurkers. Some of the noises are indeed a little bit on the loud side.
New module created.
New module. Yeah, I've done it. Okay, now the only problem is that this thing is not accepting that. So what I need to do is I need to get rid of the... I need to get rid of the white pillars because that's the wrong color, and then this is the correct color. Yeah, using the monotoner, which reminds me a lot of my LaserJet printer that I have at home. That mostly serves to print the D&D character sheets. And if you are wondering why do you even have a monochrome printer? It's because I print so little that if I bought an inkjet printer, the ink would dry out, and yeah, that would not be great. So I have a laser, a very cheap laser instead. Okay, so let's see. So this thing says, great job. Once finished, this building will create bots. In the meantime, let's start on the thermal monochrome. Yeah, that's what I have. I'm pretty sure laser is thermal printing. In the meantime, let's start on the last essential building, the basic processing plant, which will be the first step towards unlocking new technology. Okay, so this needs cores and it creates processors. Okay, so where am I going to put you? What does this need? Okay, those components already look a little more complicated, so maybe... actually, why is there so many here compared to there? You know what? I'm going to put you in the other corner here. Okay, and I think module viewer, I think this one's okay. But let's have a look at... Okay, I can actually pin them here if I wanted to. Okay, so the first thing you already notice here is I'm pretty sure that the module volume for the smaller designs, for the other designs was Oh, you can actually do it by color as well. Okay, interesting. It was 32 voxels, and these ones are 64. So that means that they need... that means that these designs are actually... They are larger than 1 cube. I think... what are the cubes in this game? There are 4 by 4 by 4. Yeah, that's 32. So we need 2 cubes per one of these. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll start with one of them. Okay, so that's all the mine. Oh, that one's not working, right? Now it is. Okay, so we will do 1. And then I'm going to immediately get a second one going. Actually, being able to thread through miners like that is really nice. Very cool feature, actually. Okay, let's put the furnaces there. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it can be an eco-terrorist and remove the trees. I think this game wants me to be environmentally friendly, and there's nothing wrong with that. Except that the more annoying thing is that there's this fan in the way, and I'm not allowed to delete it. So I'm pretty sure that was intended. What's the goal of this game? It is a big puzzle. I assume the goal is to... I'm not really sure yet because this is still the tutorial, but I assume the point is we're going to be producing basic... Oh, what's this? Neural monument. I'm going to assume that the point of this is to produce as much as you can, as is the goal of a lot of these factory games. They don't always have a very clear goal, if that's what you're looking for. Okay, so you're going to produce black cubes. That's okay with me. And then what I need to do is we need to slice said cubes. And we're going to have to stick them together. So in order to make this, the point of... Exactly, optimize and min-max. That is pretty much what you do with all of these games. Okay, let me just think. No, I think the best is if I slice in half and then slice in half again. Some of them have a threat. Yeah, that's true. Like Factorio has enemies that you have to fight. Mindustry have enemies that you have to fight. This is not one of them. So this is definitely a game where you get left in peace, which is not a bad thing. Some of them are more puzzly like that. There's also games that have a threat that is not so much of a threat, actually. I don't know if you remembered me playing 15. Okay, so I do. Okay, so this is not going to work. This needs the duplicator thing again. So what I'm going to do is... what I need to do here is I need to get my splitters again. I don't know if you remembered that we played Modemancer on this channel. That game had a threat in the entropy clouds, which were these nasty gray clouds that would shut your factory down. But it wasn't really a threat. It was more of a annoyance, really, more than anything else. Okay, so now the problem is that we have 30 and 30. And why are these... Oh. I wonder if I can copy the configuration. It's okay. We'll just do it like this. Okay. So the problem I have here is that maybe it was not so smart to start with the monotoner over there. Because now I need to figure out... because half of these... Yeah, I need half and half, right? And now I have... whatever this is. But I think I can still fix it. It's okay. Maybe this is where we need the tunnels, right? We can probably do something with the tunnel to make it work. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so what I would like though is... Okay, so I can build on the grass. So I'm gonna need 4 of these as well. Right, actually 30 and 30. Yeah, I need 4 of these as well. And they all need like half and half. So... I'm trying to think what the best way to go about this is. Okay, I think what the better way to go about this would probably be... that I get rid of this. And then I do it over here instead. But wait, how fast is this? 15. Okay, so this building is too... Wait, so it's 30 and then it's 15 here again. Okay. So it will work. It's fine. No, what are you doing? Why are you going there? I want you to go there. Okay, that's better. Okay. And then what we will need to do here is we need to split all of these. So... I think I'm gonna do it like this. No, that's not the best way to do it, right? Let's think. Let's think. Wait, that doesn't work either, right? Because now... No, that doesn't work. Because it's... This black, white... Instant speed. Okay, so what I could do is... Put these back together, maybe? And just hope it's a 50-50 split, because otherwise I have a problem. And then I need to split them again. Probably a bit better if I had made a little bit more space then. Yeah, like this. Okay. And now the real question is, do they alternate or not? Because if they don't, then this is not going to work. Oh, they do not alternate at all. Okay, problem. That's not gonna work either. Okay, maybe I can paint them later, even. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. Clear all the outputs, okay. And then so for each of these, I need to split it. The eyes are burning, gonna close them for a bit, have fun. Okay, I hope you feel better soon. Hope you get some good rest. So what I can do actually is I can merge these two. Okay, so that's gonna be that's gonna be 60. It's gonna be 30 and 30, so it's already too much again. Damn it. Okay, so the idea with this is that we're gonna build half of the shape already. Like that. Now I wonder, can I copy paste? I don't think I can copy paste it like that, but I can take this thing and put it... Maybe I should have mirrored them first as well. Yeah, that would have been slightly smarter. I can mirror the output like that. Okay. And then I can paint. And then I can... Okay, let's put them down like this. At least I can see what's going on.
New module created.
Yeah, look at that. Just in time for the break as well. We managed to do it. And we're going to send you over here. And then I'm going to add the crane. And let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We got our little mixed chocolate bars going in there. And it's already being built. Okay. So then the next task is going to be, how do we build this thing? Which will probably mean... we'll probably need to use a very similar setup. Maybe I can do it in the 5 minutes we have left. Because I'm pretty convinced that if I take this entire thing and I adjust it a little bit and then copy it, that I think we will be okay actually. Except I think I will need maybe not copy all of that. Maybe copy this part first. Yeah, let's put you over here. Yeah, this looks good. Let's give you a little rotate. And what exactly is that? No, it's fine. Wait, what is wrong with this? This operator expects more. Oh, right. Okay, I see the problem. There's no furnace here. Okay, so what we'll do is we're gonna move this just a little bit over so I can put the furnace in. There we go. And now for this one, I need to actually slice. Actually, we need to slice more like this, right? Yeah. Okay, so in short, what this means is that this setup will not work. And I need to think about it just a little bit, but I'm gonna go take a quick break before that. So make sure to get yourself some refreshments, get yourself something nice to eat and drink, and I will see you back in a moment, alright? Thank you for being here. Welcome back, everybody. How's it going? Hope you all got yourself something to eat and drink as we continue on to building more modules in Modulus. I personally got myself some water. I don't really have much else that isn't beer. I have a bachelor fridge at the moment. It's just a giant block of cheese and beer, and that's about all I have to eat for now. I need to fix. I'll get around to fixing it tomorrow, but for today, that's all I have. But okay, so what we are trying to build now is this hook-shaped thing. You see, it comes in different colors too. So what we will need to start with is we'll probably try. Let's start with a cutting module as always. And I think if we do this, we can get. It's a little annoying that it focuses on the middle. I would have liked to take a little bit of a closer look at this here. So this, you see, this already looks like this. And then for the other half side, we're going to have to cut it in half once more. So we have 60 output there, which is bad because every building we have only takes 15 as an input. So we're going to have to split that into 4, actually. Like this. Okay, so we're back to 15. And then, do we actually need this? Yes, we do, because if we want to paint things, we're going to need 2 of them anyway. So here, what I'm trying to make here is... Yeah, we have those panels, right? And then what I want to do is I want to assemble... that's the wrong one. Let's take the other one, maybe. I would like to try and make this part over here. So I'm pretty sure that looks pretty good. So we're going to do it like that. So this is 60, 15, 15. And then over here, I need to paint one side, not the other one. And then we're going to do some slicing here. So here I would like to... can you rotate it, please? Thank you. So we're going to cut them into these little bars like this. We're going to do the same thing over here. There we go. And then this produces 30. So what I have to do is... this produces 15, right? Okay. So here... we're going to make one of those. Here, I'm going to do the same thing, but mirrored. Wait, this makes 15 of those. How do I... Right, and then we have to put these together. So we're going to do it like that. So here what I want to do is I'm going to rotate them a little bit to make it easier to see what I'm aiming for. So I'm going to put them flat like this. I'm going to grab the other one, do the same thing. Oh, come on. There we go. Yoink. It's kind of strange that it doesn't move. I cannot move it back to the middle, but it's fine, right? And then I want this one to do the exact same thing, but that means I need to copy it. So this one's going to do the same, but with that. And then we need 2 last pieces to complete this puzzle, which is I need to assemble some here and some there. Bam and bam. And we should be okay. So what this means is here I need to put yes, okay, and then we rotate it like this. Okay, that looks pretty good. I wish I could... You can rotate this one. Okay, sure. I did not think about that. That was not very smart of me. And then here we have... Oh wait, hang on. This needs to oh no, I need this one but mirrored. Oh, that's annoying. There we go. So here we have half the thing. Oh, I need to update that message actually. It still has my old blue sky. Not the new one, sadly. And yeah, that looks pretty good. We have created the module. And then we will send module to here. Boom. So now the big question is, can I duplicate this whole contraption? And the answer is, some buildings require additional resources. The bot assembly and processing will need cores. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. I want to see if I can fit this whole design in there twice, which is probably going to be... I have a feeling it's going to be good, but there's trees at the end there, which make my life very complicated. It's also slightly too wide. Okay, what if can I move this a tiny bit? Wait, is that tree not a problem there? Okay, let's move it over here. Okay, and now... if I am able to copy everything here, except that last one, and then kind of find a way to jam the last one... actually, maybe what I can even do is I can put the... oh, do not delete that. I spent a lot of time building this. Do not try to delete that game. I would not be happy. Oof, that was pretty loud again. I'm sorry. Is there a way I can... why did I build that assembler like that, actually? Because I can put... I can put it like this instead. I'm so good at this video game. All I need is I need to copy this thing. I am not so good at this video game. I need to... it's okay. I need to move this a little bit over. I need to also mirror this so it works. Boom, bang, pow, done. And now the question is, does it work? So what I did here was I copied the whole setup for this. And it should also work on making all of these things. At least that's the hope. So I'm gonna wait for 2 seconds just to see if everything is working. But it should, in theory, do its thing. Okay, there we already have things moving in over there. Things moving in over there. So it turns out, okay, so you can build a building halfway in a tree to make it more ecologically friendly. But you know what? It's fine. Look, it's working. Yeah, those are more of the things that we need to build. Okay, so deliver the cores from the core facility, which is this thing, to the bot assembly with cranes. Okay, so what we need to do is... I would like to move this thing over here. We're gonna do this, and then add a crane. And it now has cores. Okay, great. Collect the harvester pad to the bot assembly to collect the bots. That I can do. Okay, so now we have drones flying. Very cool. Alright, harvester pad. And deliver them to the dock. Okay, that's this thing. Alright, so if I slap this here. And if I do... how does this work? Oh, like that. Okay. Then we should be able to deliver bots? Question mark? Is that gonna work? Okay, drone goes in. Robots come out.
Delivery target completed. Rank up.
Perfect. Okay. Great job delivering your first bots. The colony below expects you to deliver a steady supply of them. Check out your delivery targets in the toolbar on the top left of your screen. Keep up supply to receive experience and keep expanding your factory. Very cool. Let's have a look at this. Okay, so we have deliver 1 out of 60. And then it seems, okay, then it gets worse from there because we have to deliver what looks like different kinds of bots. And it looks like, so I assume the ending of the game is if we manage to get, we've delivered 40,000 of them. Okay, that's going to take a while, I feel. That's not for today. There we go. Okay, so ranking. So we reached rank 2, which gives us an expansion permit. Use them to buy new islands. Let's proceed in expanding our territory and gain access to new Resource. Okay, so it looks like I can buy... okay, so you have to buy adjacent islands. That makes a lot of sense. So which one do I like best? So this one has a giant hole in it. This one has something, a special resource in the middle there. That's worth looking at. This one also seems to have it, but it's hidden in the corner. That might be more annoying, actually. Does this one also have it, but it's a bit spread. And here it's... Oh, that's the worst. It's mixed in with everything else. Okay, we're taking this cool island with the little thing in the middle. Oil! It has oil on it! Perfect. We're gonna be rich. Use skylines to transport resources across island. Oh, that's very cool. That reminds me a lot of shapes, actually. Because except in shapes, you can fire things. The bridge things, they kind of catapult things over. But skylines sounds pretty good as well. Okay. The processing plant also requires cores as an additional resource. Now might be a good time to increase their production. Don't forget to use the copy tool to increase... to quickly copy parts of your factory. So here what I'm wondering is the problem that we're not making these things fast enough, or is the crane too slow? We can definitely add another crane for this thing. Oh, okay. So there's actually little icons to this thing that says... Hey, welcome in Jukinoko. Calling the army. Please do not. I would like to keep it for myself and produce more robots with it. Welcome in. How did you find the channel? And thanks for having a look over here. So I wonder... So what I don't really know is the production speed limited by the rate at which I can put modules in? Cube game. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of cubes in here for sure. I'm not really sure if it's limited by... Is it limited by this? Let me check if the cranes are idle. Not that much actually, but you know what? I will make more of it anyway, just to be sure that it's not a problem with this stuff. Okay, so apologies again for anyone lurking who got hit by the doink. I know it's very loud. There's not much I can do about that. I'm not sure why that sound effect is much louder than the rest of the game. Okay, let's thread through here. Let's replace this because I put it wrong. There we go. Okay, so that all of that should be working now, and that's going to produce more of these pillars. And hopefully that's going to be enough. Have 2 finished core facilities. Okay, so I think the problem might not be this. I think the problem might be instead that I need to build another one of these buildings. I also wonder if there's an upgrade button, but it says uplock in the tech tree. And I have not actually seen a tech tree just yet, so we're going to have to figure out how that works in just a moment as well. Okay, so all of these are now working, so I'm going to have a look if it was really a problem with the production of this stuff. No, it's not that. Okay, it really is that there is a maximum rate at which this thing can work, which is good because it means that I can probably just put another one right next to it. Do it like this, and let's see, does that work? Or does it not like the fact that I put my cranes like this? 10 per minute. It should be okay though. I can see both of these cranes are working full speed, more or less. So it should be okay. I have both of them linked to a harvester pad. So here, I don't know how many of these resources you actually need, but it looks okay actually. Like oh, this one's actually stacking up on cores, but that might also be because I left it running for half of the game and then bother to put some more cores in there. So we're gonna have to see. Okay, so I'm gonna link this. Can I link this one to there? Building already serviced by drone. Okay, so the answer to that is no, you cannot do that, which is okay. Oh, why did I put my crane there? I would like to put it here instead. It's a little bit nicer. And then I have to wait for this building to finish. Okay, so maybe I did need... because this one's making 15. This one's making 60. Okay, no, I definitely need another one of these. Of these lines. So what I need to figure out here is how I can copy... so I would like to copy this one, but make it a little smaller, I think. I think I can do that. I think I can fit it in over here, if I do it right. Screens are 15, assemblers have something. Quick maths can tell you. Roughly. Yeah, I noticed there's a lot of multiples of 15 that you need for the highest efficiency in the game. I did notice that already. You know, these produce at 15, these take in 15, assemblers take in 15. There's a lot of fairly simple ratios, it feels like. So I did copy this one, okay. And okay, the only thing I did not think of is, wow, this is very cool. Now I need to get it all the way over there. So, okay. How am I supposed to do that? Cranes never get speed upgrade, thanks. That's good to know. I assume later in the game I'm going to have to figure out how to work my way around that. So let me think, how can I actually do this? I mean, the easier way probably to do this is to not build it here, but instead what I would do is... Okay, actually doing it like that was a little silly, but... what I intended to do was more... I'm gonna change and remove these because I want to rotate them instead. I don't think it matters much, but just in case. There, so what I want to do instead is take this thing and then put another one of these here. Now that I know that they can stack them together, because this is what the tutorial wants me to do, but I did find out that you can stack things a little bit closer. Yeah, this is gonna work a lot better, I feel. Okay, let's see. So that should work. Let's see. Come on then. All right. Yeah. Yes. Okay. That's working. That's making those beams as well. Okay. That's good. So I have a little map here. Delivery target progression. Okay. So this tells me. Okay. So it tells me what kind of designs I need to make for all of the things in the game. Okay. That's cool to look at. I don't really want to look at that right now because I'm mostly going to spoil myself. Also, oh, I forgot a furnace here. Okay. Well, that's an easy fix. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. And it looks like we're okay. So it looks like some of these are not being used that fast because I am, you know, not producing enough of the other resource to make this facility go, get this facility built. And also the nice thing about this is you can see the pieces that I'm delivering, they are being used to construct the facility on top. I think that's a cool... you was wondering if I'd notice. I mean, the game puts a nice big red X, right? So I don't think it would be that unnoticeable. For sure. But have you played this yourself? Have you played any other factory games? Or any other automation games in the genre that you enjoy a lot? Because I've played quite a few of them. This is my first time trying this one. I had a brief go at the demo, but I don't think it goes much further than what I did right now. So I'm curious to see what comes after, especially looking at all the space we'll have available. I'm pretty sure we can put some very cool things out there. Okay, so bang. This is going to export the cores. So hopefully we'll be able to build some cores pretty fast. It should be okay. And then Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, and there you go. That's our first shipment, of course, going over there. I just hope that the drones don't crash into each other. It's going to cause a bit of a mess. And looking at our nice square platform and having... You have 80... Factorial and... Oh, Dyson Sphere program. I have not touched that game in a very long time, actually. Link a harvester pad. Okay, so can I link... You cannot link... Okay, it says cannot link buildings to buildings of a different resource. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so link harvester pad. That's very cool. And create great data shards using big number factory. Exactly. I like Dyson Sphere program a lot. I have not tried it lately, mostly because they're not very fast at updating. So I'm waiting until they get it out of early access. And so what that for anyone in chat. So what that thing said was, it said use data center to make shards and progress the tech tree. That's what it said. Okay, I would like gray data shards, which needs 2 processors, which I am making over here. And then it says I need to send them to the delivery dock. Okay. So let's see if we can make some processors. It's looking okay so far. I think it might just be... Oh, is it the problem of not enough cores? It says operational. 10 per minute. 15 per minute. Assumes constant supply to each crane is 15. Okay, 15 cores per minute. We are definitely not making 15 cores. I'm making 10 cores per minute with this one. And why is it... Oh, it's actually taking everything I need? Oh, there's a missing conveyor. Okay. The game did not tell me about that. Whoops. That's a little awkward, I suppose. But it's okay. We fixed it pretty fast. I was wondering when the game was going to scream at me for not making things work properly. But we're okay. We're gonna make this work in just a moment. As soon as I get the other half of my factory running again. So in terms of other production, everything's looking pretty okay here. In terms of building the cores, I think it's okay. I do wonder how fast... So okay, so... What I'm seeing from this is... Placed cranes, but what does that mean? So this resource is needed less. So does that mean that... Okay, so it actually... It's a little deceptive because... If I have too many cranes for the resource needed, then the speed actually goes down. So here, 7.5. So what this means is actually I would need 2 of these facilities in order to power this thing at full speed. And it does look like that's the problem there, yeah. Missing belt, yeah. It gets worse. Like this game at least is easy to clean up. Like Factorial, if you get the wrong resource on the belt and it goes everywhere, that's really not nice. And it gets really, really messy. Oh, we made our first data shard. Let's look at it. That's a little nice glowy cube over there. And we have delivered it. You can spend data shards delivered in the tech tree and unlock new technology. Check out the tech tree and keep delivering data shards to unlock things. Okay, so we have already unlocked all of these, which gives us great data shards. And then, oof, okay. It's actually pretty sizable tech tree. That's kind of cool. So let's have a look at what we have. We also have Skyline here. So let's see, extractors. So it looks like the one we can get right now is gray buildings can be upgraded to floor 2. Production is increased. So I will unlock that. So data shards have another unlocking new buildings. They can also upgrade buildings. An upgraded building will output more resources when the new floor is completed. Upgrading buildings is critical, so make sure to upgrade them when you have enough data shards. Okay. Alright, so then the next thing we have to unlock is this. I think the game gave me some shards. I don't remember making that many of them. Okay, let's see. So unlock basic refinery blue pigment.
Delivery target completed. Rank up.
Hey, we ranked up as well. Let's go. Which gives me a expansion permit. Okay, so I can expand to another island if I wanted to. That's cool. Okay, that's good. So in theory, I should be able to upgrade these, which I can as soon as I have enough shards. Okay. So let's also check. What's this? Billboard, banner. Okay, I can put some more trees down if I want. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Here I unlocked, skyline. We knew that. And then here we have the basic refinery for blue pigment, which needs blue hexacrystals, which is this. Okay, good. So what I do wonder is maybe I should focus a little bit more on trying to upgrade one of these. So I'm going to see if I can do that. And I do wonder how much production speed it gets if we upgrade it. Because it does need a lot of modules, actually, to do the upgrade. A little unfortunate. And yeah, that if I upgrade this one, it's going to stop our research for now, which is a little unfortunate as well. But I do hope that it upgrades the production enough. If I can double it somehow, and then also get double out of all of these, I think here is just enough resources to duplicate all of this. That would be really nice, because then what that means is I can actually, before I do that, what I think I will do is I'm gonna deconstruct just for a moment to make a much more compact version of this. And the reason I want to do this is because I feel like I'm gonna have to duplicate this whole setup again a couple times. Oops. Okay, so it turns out if you move a blueprint halfway through, the game will tell you, it will give you confirmation like, do you really want to do this? So let's see, it's nearly done. Okay, it needs a couple more pillars, a couple more of the wall piece. Alright, it's done. Creates 3 times basic core. Okay, so it creates 1 more. Okay, so it's not exactly double production, it's 50% more. And then I assume the 3rd level will give me double production. But it's nice because it's more production for the same input, for the same resources that go in. So that feels like a pretty good deal, actually. And then here, you see that's not 50% more, it's like 33% more. But I need to upgrade. I need another data shard, so it's going to take a little moment because I'm trying to upgrade exactly this building. So we'll see what we can do with that. Okay. And it's a little awkward actually because it kind of makes me feel like I want to upgrade all of these. Would you take that deal? Yes, I mean free resources. I like it. Okay, so what this does mean is that I need to duplicate these setups because I need to make something very similar, but on the probably next to it is what I feel is best. So what I'm thinking I can do here is instead maybe the best way I can go about this, if I move this much closer. Okay. I'm gonna be doing a bit of demolition here for a moment, chat. Just give me a moment. I know it doesn't look great, but what I want to do is instead use all of these over here to power my factory. No, I do not want it to go like that. That's gonna need a furnace, so let me... Do it like that instead. Okay, so what I've achieved by doing this is that I can more or less duplicate this entire thing. Put it right next to it. I hope this will be okay. I think this should be... I actually copied a little bit too much of it. Yeah, there you go. So what I want to do is I want to put the same exact setup as I have over there, but put one over here. Ooh, that tonk sound is very loud though, I'm sorry. I don't know why the game wants it to be so loud. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have to remove some of these because I need to rotate them ever so slightly differently. No, not like that, please. Okay, that's fine, except I need to put a furnace here first. No, not like this, come on. Yeah, that's better. Okay, perfect. Let's put it over here. Let's move these drills as well, so that they will all send things the way I want them to, like that. Okay, clear out this building. It's a little awkward because the way that these things line up. So it's going to be something like this. There. And this one can drag all the way over here. And then this one needs a furnace over here. So that's the nice things about these games, is once you get a bunch of things going and you can start copy pasting them all over the place. It's pretty good feeling. Okay, so what I need here is I want to assemble a bunch more of these core things. And then here I'm gonna do the same. Thinking, yeah, we need twice as much pillars, so I'm gonna do it like this. Oops. Let me put that crane back. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty nice, if I say so myself. So we managed to double this whole thing over here. We're gonna be making a lot more cores. Also, I can upgrade this one. I can also upgrade the bot factory. And then the idea is once these are done, then I can send over the... I can send them over to those pads as well. And that should work. But let's hope so. See, I've not started working yet on the refinery yet. I know that because I've been busy building this stuff, but we'll do that in just a moment, which is now. Okay, so refinery. I probably wait. Hang on. What is with this stuff? Do I have to? Okay, you have to tunnel. Okay, because of this blue void around this, you have to tunnel away from it. That's okay. That's not the worst, I suppose. So I need the refinery. Let's put it over here for now, and then I need. If I look at the model viewer, I need these three, and they're all 64. So that means that I need. Okay, let's see. So all in this okay, here all my resources are located on the on the other side of the map. So maybe I want to build this building more towards the top, so that I have space on both sides to build whatever I need to build. Maybe this island was not so ideal with these little lakes. It looked the nicest. All right, that was my motivation behind picking this one, because it was the nicest looking one. Okay, so it says here we have facilities upgraded. Okay, so I can do this. There we go. So we're going to be sending drones from those as well. And immediately... I was going to say immediately put the upgrade, and the answer is I can't. Because I'm not allowed to do that, apparently. So the question is, is this thing going to have way too many cores? Because we're producing... it needs... 15, and I'm producing 7.5 without the upgrades. Yeah, okay. So if we have upgraded buildings, it's going to be there's going to be a surplus on these. But that does mean that I do not really need to upgrade both of these just yet. It's going to be fine. Okay, so before we do that, let's have a look at how we can tackle this one. So this one looks pretty okay. So this one is we're gonna have to do a little snip. Actually, we should probably paint it first, because it's all the same color. So we're gonna use monotoner and do little cutting into 4. That's fine. And then I need a split. Actually, I'm gonna need the double split, because this is gonna do it, I think. So here we take panels. Put them together like this, and then the last one will come on now. There we go. That's one. Uno. Did I do something wrong? Yeah, the output is on the wrong side. Amazing. 1, 2. Stack them together, and that looks pretty good. Done. And we did it. Module has been done. Okay, so we need... we're going to have to duplicate this whole setup because it needs it twice. And I'm going to drag this conveyor unapologetically all the way over here, because that's going to work just fine. And then what we need to do is we're going to have to do this thing and put down... what's the problem here? Oh, I copied the mining drill. Yeah, that's fine. I knew that you could not copy those with, mostly because that does not work. There we go. There we go. Put this over here, and that's going to make all of these cool looking panels. Okay, so that's done. Then what I would like to do next is I'm going to assemble the other thing, which I'm probably going to do more over here. Or over here, because I feel that if I need more of these panels, I would like to keep this space. Actually, I could also move it a little more up to here, even if I needed it. But it's going to be fine. Okay, so let's have a look at the... I wonder how much these we actually make. 15. Okay, yeah, there we go. It's the 15 again, as always. So here, what I want to do... Actually, here we're going to do something very similar, which is... I'm going to start with... I'm going to see where I can put this. Probably put it somewhere here. Duck, 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 duck. Look at that. That's nice. Now here, I want to snip. So cutting is fine, but then what I need to do is we're gonna have to paint half of them, and I think this is the best way to go about it. And then what I need to do is I can copy this, but I need to do it the final assembly slightly differently, because this is fine, and this is fine, but this is not fine as a final design. Let's see. Yeah, up, up, up. Okay, so we get this one, we get that one, glue them together, and the module's good to go. Okay, perfect. So this one we will send. You know, yeah, put a tunnel under that tree. That's perfectly cool. And then we're gonna drag it all the way to over here. Put one crane for this, and then we need to make the last module, which is this one. So this is gonna be a little annoying because, as you can see, I have to slice things a whole bunch of ways. So I need to think of the best way to take care of that. Okay, so we're probably gonna start again with this. I think is the best way to go about it, but then I have to cut them again. And the problem I have with that is it's gonna be pretty slow. Well, not terribly slow, but yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. I'm gonna have to do this again. But then the problem that I have is after this, I have to split them once again, I feel. Yeah, this is fine. Let me just get rid of these. And I think what I should also have done is not color them like this, but I should have colored them ever so slightly differently. But I think it's okay. It's gonna be fine. Now the problem that I have is that I should have moved this whole thing more, because then I would have more space to work with. So I am gonna do exactly that. I'm gonna move this over to here so I can give myself the space I need to work with it, and then later on I can always move it if I need to. But for now it's gonna be better like this. So what I want to do here is make a bit of a setup like we have done before. Like this. And now I need to make the sandwich, which I think I'd be better off doing like this, actually. Because what I want to do here is reassemble things together. And here actually I want to... Ooh, wait, that's maybe not so smart of me. No, it's not. I need to not do it like this. I need to stack them together. Like that. Actually, I need that same design on all of these, but except I need to do it like this. And then we make little sandwich. And we do the same here, but I also move the output to the right side for once. And then there we go. So we have one sandwich there, one sandwich there, and then we stack them together like that. Bang. And we have the module. Look at that. We did it. So let me drag this all the way over here. We need to not do it like that. That's a bit of a mess. Add a crane. And now we play the waiting game as I wait for these parts to travel all the way over there, because I don't really see... there doesn't seem to be much of a fast forward button, so I have to wait for these. little ice cream sandwich bars to travel all the way over there. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for that, I hope you're having a good time. Thank you for hanging out with me as always. I hope you find the game the animations disappear as well. Yeah, I hope you're having a chill time. Hope everything is going well with you. And I'm also very glad I get to be back here because I was not upset, but let's just say I didn't find it very nice that I wasn't able to hang out with you all last week because I had that technical problem with my friend, which meant that I had to take care of that on the one day that I can stream. And yeah, it's also with the language courses that I have not been able to put in as much streaming time as I have been able to. So I do hope that I can get some time back once all of that is done. Yeah. I also have another game that I want to show you soonish, which is I managed to pick up Last Train to Clawville, which features Moses and Plato. If you probably remember us playing Chicken Police, right? Both of those games. So they brought out a new game. It's also a visual novel in the same universe, but slightly different setting. And it features Moses and Plato, who we have seen in the games before. I'm not so sure about if we meet them in the first game, but in the second game, and also in Zip's Cafe, which was the little intermission game, they definitely feature in there. And I look forward to exploring that with you and seeing what they both of them get up to. I mostly remember Moses being he was really posh, and then I think we just seen him in the second one. Okay, that's fair. Okay, unlock extractor node and tech tree. I think I can do that. Crane amount 6. Okay, that's also pretty useful actually. Okay, extractor. I think we just need him in the second. Okay, yeah, let's see. So requires hexter crystal. What's this? Essential paint systems. Efficiency view. Oh, amazing. Oh, you can get advanced machines too. Okay, that's nice. I mean, that's nice for maybe not now because it's going to be complicated later, but crossing fingers doesn't end. Do not remind me of the ending of the second one. That was a disaster. Also, I think there was a crane upgrade I saw somewhere. And third floor for gray buildings. Okay. There we go. That's all of our things done. And then what that also means is that I can... okay, once I get more data cores, then we can actually upgrade all of these buildings to their third level. And we can unlock the quadruple speed, which is going to be very nice. Okay, so I also added more cranes to the building. So that's nice. That means that... So you did say that the cranes cannot be upgraded, but we can add more cranes to the building themselves, which is already a very big win in my book. So let's add some cranes here. I'm going to put them all over here and here. And that's how we will send in the crystal that this building needs. And I think... knowing this game, I'm probably going to need 3 of these extractors for the 30 per minute that this painting building wants for its blue pigment. So that means that I can probably end up putting a second one. And you can see we can also upgrade this thing, even though, yeah, I can. But I don't really want to right now, because right now I mostly want to see if what I'm doing here works. And you can also see already here's a message that says... Just like the other buildings we had before, that we need to send harvester drones over to pick up the final ingredients. So that's cool. So yeah, so definitely, okay, it's definitely more than 1 crane. And what I need is I need to put a harvester pad somewhere. I can put it here for now. No, don't upgrade it, please. Boom. And we have blue pigment, which requires me to get the essential paint mixer buildings. I think the tutorial is also giving me more data shards, I'm pretty sure, just so I can unlock things. Okay, to make paint, use the dye mix to mix oil. Okay, there we go. the mixer. Okay, so what I will do is we have the oil rig. Yeah, there we go. It has 2 outputs even. Yeah, I'm seeing what the game wants me to do here. And I actually got a achievement for that. Oh, it has 2 outputs at full speed. Okay, that's cool. So, and then we have to get a new machine here, which is the mixer. Which is 7.5. That's 7.5. And I would like to make some blue paint. Okay. There you go. So we have blue paint. Your first paint says that. Oh wait, you have access to module challenges. Completing these will give you XP and daily shards, allowing you to rank up faster. If you're looking for something to do in between delivery targets, give these a go. Claim your rewards, and note that these modules must be delivered to the delivery dock. I actually did not pay attention to that. How many? Oh, is there really just one? Ooh, okay. Okay, so there really is only one dock. Okay. So here are the challenges. Mod A, Mod A2. So what is this? Deliver 1, deliver some others. Okay, so this is the game challenging us to make a whole bunch of things, and then it seems like if we do that, then we get rewarded with cosmetics. Okay, that's always a good motivation, right? It's giving us more pieces to decorate the factory with, and also it's looking like okay. This seems that seems very annoying. I don't like any of these parts. What am I looking at? Oh, this thing with the beams. Okay, but I guess we can do one. We can do one of the challenges. So, general polished abilities. The Android design is going to look so blue. It is the most handsome color after all. Not that I'm biased, but I am biased, and blue is the best color. There is no doubt about that. Also, we are asked to unlock the Stamper module, which is somewhere, but I'm not seeing it right now. You would think that it... No, not there. Okay. Stamper. There. Okay, but we don't have the shards for it. Okay, that's fine. So probably we need to do the challenge just so that we can do it. So what I think I will do, I'm going to attempt the one that we had. Okay, so it's the same hotkey for all of these, but I can quick slap the button to get multiple. Okay, that's actually pretty smart. If I have 2, I can switch between them as well. That's pretty smart actually, game. You're not that's not stupid. Okay, so I want to make this silly thing. Oh, do I have to make all of them? Oh, and this one has a hole in it too. Why? Why did you do this to me? Why do you have to put a hole in there? Oh, that's bad. Okay, let's see. So this one, I have a feeling that most of this... this one I don't know though. This one I don't want to think about. But let's start with this one already. Okay, so this one, what we're going to want to do is we're going to have to slice some things here. Slice as finely as we can, because I think... yeah, we're going to do it like that. Then I'm going to do my patented triple splitter. And now here, what I want to do is I want to cut this one into little beams like that. And then now we have to do the annoying part, which is we have to deal with the fact that it produces 60 each, which means that I need to do... if I split one of these... Oh, it's not even enough. And maybe I should have built it in this direction instead. Let me go and do that instead. There, like that. That's better. But now I don't leave myself a lot of space actually to work with. It's gonna be perfectly okay. Okay, so we're just about to run into the ads. I will no. Actually, we're quite early still. Okay, that's because I started so late. So we should be okay. Oh, what did I do it like this? So I think what I need to do here is make these kind of angle pieces, and not like that. And then come on, work with me here. Oh wait, did I not configure this one? I thought I had copy pasted it. Okay, let's see. Now let's see. Aha, I'm so good at this game. There we go. So we do it like that. Then we copy this whole thing. A bunch of times, and then we blow out the eardrums of everyone watching right now. As is tradition for this game. Should maybe put in the bug report if the developer is saying something about that. We can probably merge this. I don't think this is going to produce that many of them. Okay, so there's one. And then, if I did this right, then this would work, but it's not working right now because I didn't connect anything. There you go. So I just need to wait for these to work, and then we should be good. Although it is quite a sizable setup, I should maybe have. I could maybe have made it a little more compact. But yeah, I will do it. Okay, I need to move the last one first. I don't think it matters much, to be honest. But I can do it like this then. Just for aesthetics sense. Okay, so you take this. And then this one needs to be... Did I just stack him? Is that fun? Yeah, we're good. Oh, look at me. I'm so good at this game. Boom. And then we copy the same thing over here. And that's going to make them just fine. Look at that. So I think once I deliver this, I'm going to have a module challenge done. Let's see. Bam. What do I get? Oh, I get this. I get a silver star. I delivered 200 of them. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave that running. Right? You can figure it out. The rest, just leave it running, and then in the forgotten corner of the factory, and then we can figure it out from there. Okay, I need to unlock that stamper thing. Let's do that quickly. Can stamp out a selection. Oh, okay. That makes that is very useful. All right. Okay. So I see. So later on, we're gonna get a couple more tools. Also, oh right, we can get upgrades to our conveyors and our mining drills. Okay, so that's how we get more stuff moving around. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so excellent work. The factory will be owned. You need reference manual. You can get the real work begins with. Okay, we did it. So we have to get rank 3, deliver 1 android, which is let's see, what's this? Basic bot android. Okay, so that's where you have to start delivering the we need to start delivering these things. Okay, I see. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we have the painter thing kind of working. That's all good. This is all fine. And from there on, we can take it from there. But I'm going to take a quick break before we go into all of that. So please get yourself something to eat and drink as well. And I will see you back.
Delivery target completed.
In just a moment. Hey, and welcome back to the final stretch of the stream. I hope you had a nice break. Hope everything's going well. Over the break, just let the game run. I did activate the auto upgrades on all of these buildings, so these buildings are now at their maximum level, which is pretty nice. You can see over here that these are now... these are already level 3. You can see these ones are in the progress of being upgraded. I put this auto upgrade on, so as soon as I have enough data shards, they will upgrade themselves, which is pretty nice. And also, you can see here, I added a little more data shard production because we are producing enough processors to make it worth it. So we're gonna be able to research just a little bit faster if we do that, which is very nice. And then also here, yeah, I'm letting this run because we are getting... see, once I deliver 800 of them, then we get the golden medal for this challenge, which is pretty nice. And it's for, honestly, it's for something I don't need to touch anymore, right? Just let this all of this stuff run and it's good. Alright, so in terms of what we need to do right now is... we need to use the blue paint, that's one thing. And we need to figure out how to assemble androids. And the problem there is that I don't actually have the core facility even unlocked. So it looks like I'm gonna have to need to build this thing first before I am allowed to do that. And so what I do notice is that our data shard production, in fact, is a little, let's just say, it's not good. And I'm actually wondering if I need, or if I'm producing enough that I can put a second one of these buildings down, because that would make things a lot easier. And I'm starting to think I might have over-engineered this a little bit, and that I could actually put another one. So I'm gonna give it a go. So what is this thing? Processing plant. Ah, but this needs cores as well, right? But I think we have 15, and you need 15. Okay, yeah, we're good. So I can actually build a second one of these. And I think I can reuse the same pad. That should be okay. So the big thing I need to do here is I need to put a splitter there to pick up some cores. And then here, what I need to do is I would like this to go like that. Ooh, wait. Oh, what is this mess? What did I do? No, they are the two different components. Okay. What I need to do is I need to move these cranes. Oh, and they don't stretch that far. Whoops. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this instead. Okay, put one of you here, and then on this building. I don't love doing it like this, but it does work. Okay, you can already link buildings even if they're not finished. And then what we need to do here is... well, we actually need to split one more time. So, I'm gonna have to rebuild this part a little bit. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Very nice. There. Okay, so that should produce a lot more data shards as soon as these both are done. I think I should be okay on the number of cores it's using because I already have a lot of these buildings ready to go for that. And I think I can also produce more robots, but I'm not sure. Delivery. Ah, right, it isn't delivery targets. Right. Okay. Oh, okay. I can also go between the different screens all over here. Okay. Yeah, then I will also... Do I have enough? So it needs 15. And I'm making 30. And this one is only making 15 though. Is it? 60. Oh, that's because this setup is bad. Okay. Yeah, that's no good. Okay, 60 and then. Okay, just need to give this a moment. Because, yeah, so this thing was only running at half speed, which is not what I wanted. I think it's these panels, right, that I need to make? Yes, okay. There you go. And so we can also build another one of these, and it should be okay. Okay, so here the problem is that this crane is in the wrong spot. And we need to put a splitter here. Hey, welcome in Fab. How's it going? How was the Terraria? I saw you flying around in a rocket ship at some point, which was very cool. But yeah, welcome in everyone. My name is Jay. Welcome to the Gilded Cage. I hope you all had a great time with Fab. And I hope you have a great time with me as we do a little factory building in... also, welcome in Suba. How's it going? As we do a little bit of factory building in Modulus. Make sure to take good care of yourself. If you need to get something to eat or drink, please go and do all of that. And thank you for that, No. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, so make sure to take good care of yourself if you need to. Make sure if you need something to get something to eat or drink, that you do all of that. And if you need to raid and run, if you need to hop off, no worries at all. I appreciate it a lot. And if not, if you have a little bit of time, then it would be cool if you can hang out with us. We're playing Modulus today, so we're doing a lot of... You need to sleep with your face in the cup? Alright. Yeah, it's probably very late for you, Suba. Have a good one. Get some good rest, alright? What am I looking at right now? Why does it feel like this thing is being too slow? Although it doesn't really feel like it. I don't know. I have to look at it later. It's something not even critical anyway. But yeah, how was the Terraria? How was everything? Did you beat up some bosses? Did you explore some new areas? It honestly has been a very long time. Since the time, aside from the time I played it a little bit with Lem, I have not touched that game in a very long time. So I hope you had a great time with it. Yeah, see, we have way too many cores here. So we do need to take care of these buildings and do something with them. Wondering why this is going a little slow. I think it just might be the cranes are really slow in this game, and I'm not really sure how I can fix that. Okay, but I think I have enough to get through the tech tree now, so I can build advanced core plant. And we can get the Android assembly to go with it. Okay, perfect. So that means that I can start building a couple of things. Okay, so first off, we're going to need this thing, which needs 32 of each. Okay, that's going to be very annoying, actually, because that means that I need a lot of resources to work with. We'll probably put this around here, I feel. Yeah, now I feel like a little ridiculous for putting all this stuff all the way over here. Right, I should probably have moved this thing a lot closer to here, I feel. Which one does it need the most of? The panels. Okay, yeah, that I can sort out the easiest. Alright, let's blow up a bunch of stuff. Do you want to demolish this? Yes, yes I do. I don't need it anymore over there. Whop, whop. Okay, perfect. And then I need to move some of this stuff Because it will need to go over here. You told me to pull up, call that partner. Did you ask anything? Yeah, I asked how it went, Fab. No stress. That's all. Just asking how the game. How was Terraria? Did you have a lot of fun? Did you manage to build any kind of cool things or discover cool places in the game? That's all. So, no stress. Oh, and it's great that you collabed with someone. I hope you had a lot of fun with them. Super cool. We should also do something again at some point, but we'll have to see when. And also what, because I'll have to think about it for now. Okay, so this is all working. That's good. We have the pigment, and then what we need to do. You play Calamity mod. Oh, okay. I don't actually know much about Terraria mods. I do have to admit. Okay, we need the drone station. Oh no, I don't want to do that. What I want to do instead is get this to work. Okay, so 7.5 blue pigment means I can run. You're waiting to play Path of Exile. Oh boy, yeah. That's certainly a thing we need to do. That's true. Okay, I need to get the oil over here. Okay, let's do that. It's not that I don't want to play Path. It's just like, oh, I have not touched Path in a very long time. It's more that. Don't worry. Okay, so we have the painter there. And now we need the Android assembly machine grid thing. Truc, machin. all the ways of saying thingy in different languages. Okay, so I need some space for this, right? And the problem is I'm a little stuck here with my little island here. Okay, I'm wondering if I can move some of this. If I can move it a lot closer to here. Like this. It's a bird. Hey, Amaris, welcome in. It is a bird, indeed. And it is it's good to see you. How's it going? Hope everything is well with you. And hope your day is going well so far. It's going fine. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm having a good time factorying it up today in Modulus, trying to build ridiculous things and make them work. And you know, I didn't realize. You know, I only thought about this now. You can connect these together and then put a splitter at the end. That was not very smart of me. You're supposed to watch football. Enjoy the football. Hope it's gonna be a good game. What is this? The operator has a different module for its input. Oh, it's working. Okay, never mind. Is it? Why is it complaining? It's working, no? I have a good rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Fab. I appreciate it. Why does it not like the Twix bars I'm giving it? Did I mess something up here? Okay, I'm gonna reset it. Huh? Wait, what? Oh, now it's fine again. Okay, let's reassemble this. Ta-da! Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now we have that over there. So what I have managed to do is this is not good actually. We love reassembly. We do love rebuilding things 20 times over. Welcome to Factory Game. Thank you for the hydrate. I did get an alcohol-free beer for this one. Because I felt like it. Okay, so why are you so complaining so much? I don't understand what's wrong with my design over here. Right? Why do you not like my little Why do you not like my little ice cream sandwich maker game? I'm gonna reset it again. But how are you getting the completed part out? I don't get it. Right? So I do this again. Wait. Okay, and now we do that, and it should work, no? Yeah, now it's working again. I don't understand. Seems like the game is having a bit of a hard time sometimes. If you don't rebuild the same thing 40 times, true, but the nice thing about most factory games is you get blueprints. So you do build the same thing 40 times, and then you copy paste it everywhere. Yeah, I hope everything is going good, Yura. Yeah. Hope that your evening is going well, because I know you usually around for much later in the night, so I appreciate it. You have exciting things. I'm not screeching. Wait, what? What's going on? Do you want to talk about it? Okay, what do I need to build for this? So this is 48, really? Real life things. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so 48 voxels, that means... Yeah, so this is 1.5 cubes. Okay, that's annoying. So that might... Okay, so this is maybe where the scrapper comes in, because we have to throw away a couple of things. You have more... Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, that's really exciting. I'm very happy for you. That's super cool. Okay, so what I'm gonna do instead is... Where am I gonna put this stuff? Okay, so let's start with this one, because this one... I don't need... This one's just pretty easy, because I can... It's anxiety-inducing and interesting, but also exciting. That makes a lot of sense, you know, knowing about... If it is the thing, and I assume it's what you've spoken about before. Well, not on here, but in general, then that is very exciting news. What am I doing this? I don't want to do this right now. Okay, so we have some cubes coming up here. So I'm thinking... Okay, what I'm thinking instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a split. And yes, I know it's not going to be an even split, but it's going to balance itself out at the end. Do not worry. Okay, that means I would also like to add more mining drills anyway. Add all of this here, and then we should be fine. Okay, so what I want to do here is immediately split this. Maybe do this first. Split this off. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. So, okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use. Actually, I could have kept this here. I think it's okay actually if I keep it here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so what I want to do is slice the cube into this. This was not very smart of me. Where's my monochrome thing? There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna do that again with the monochrome thing. Okay, and then what I need to do is I need to split this. make this go around the corner as well. And we are going to mash these two. Actually, I need to check how fast this thing. 15. Okay, let's see. So what I want to do here is... Okay, 15. Now, if I can get this thing to work the way I want it to. Let's see. Ooh, wait. I can only do it on one side. And I need some of these destroying machines. There we go. Okay, so what these are gonna do, they're gonna go num 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 num. And they produce the top half of this thing. And then I need something to do the same thing, but for the other half. Except the color. Why is the color wrong? There we go. And then this one, at least this one is going to be easier because it only needs one of these to punch out the middle part. Okay, so I can put some of these here, and then this is okay actually because they can share the same one. And here you need to cut out the middle. There. Okay, and now I need some reassembly, so I need one of these to go around the outside actually. That must be a nicer way to do this, right? I just haven't thought about it yet. Because I need... Yeah, there's going to be a couple designs in this game where it's I need one of those there and I need one of those here. And I need to cross them over somehow. Okay, let's do the easy one first, which is this one. And then... If I put a tunnel... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, this is fine. Just need to... This is it, right? Let me just turn it over so it's less confusing to look at. Yeah.
Module created.
Yeah, we did it. The design has been designed. Look at that. Okay. And we will add crane. And that's already one done. Okay. Not bad. Alright, now for the other two. So we need beam and... Okay, we need blue beam. And we need... I hope these are all running full speed, by the way. They should be. Wait, I think there was some kind of efficiency view here. Ah, here we go. Ah, beautiful. Look at that. Aha, yes, look at that. I can go observe our factory and see all the... look at that. Oh, actually, okay, this one's pretty bad. I need to figure out why is this one so bad. Oh, because there's okay. It's not actually doing anything with the robots. Whoops. Okay, let's see. That's gonna probably fix it, right? Yeah, that does explain why only half of this is being used. Yeah, you see, this is getting much better now. That's actually quite a nice view, just to see if you have any parts that are not working so well. Like here, I think actually I'm making way too many of these. But it's okay, because overproducing it is okay, because then I can put another facility right next to it, right? Okay, right, we're gonna make those things, so... I need... a place for me to put this stuff. Okay, let me try and fit a furnace in there. That's not gonna work, because that mining drill is gonna go directly there. Okay. Very cool. Alright. And now what I would like to do is... I would like to make this thing with it. Oh, we actually got the golden challenge for this one. Nice. So we don't actually need to produce A1 anymore, and I can go to A2, which is somehow... punching a hole in the thing. I mean, actually, I know how to make this using the thing, the design I already have. Let me see if I can finagle my way there. Wait, let's use the mini-map. Yeah, so this is gonna be very fun because I have to pretty much restart the entire design, but I do know how to do it with what I already have. I'm pretty confident. So I do wonder if there's a way to copy settings, though. I need to figure that out in one of the... I need to figure that out somehow. So what I think I can do here is... So what are you building? We're supposedly we're building robots for the colony, which is some unspecified thing. Wait, what am I doing? Why is this? Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah, we're building robots. I don't know what the robots do. I would like to think it's something everyone hates, like laundry or emptying the dishwasher. I would buy that robot in a heartbeat if I could. There we go. And now what we're gonna do a little flippy, and boom! There's our cube with hole in it. There you go. And so now we're working on the second challenge over here, and we should be able to complete that soon. And then we need to figure out how to build this thing lastly, which is going to suck because I probably cannot do it with the things I already have. I'm gonna have to rebuild part of this. But yeah, no. Most of the game's challenge is figuring out how to build the different voxels, voxel models from what you have to work with. So you see here, I'm supposed to build these things, and actually, if you really wanted to, there is a progression thing which tells you, hey, these are all the pieces that you will have to finally make But then again, you can go way beyond that because there's also a lot of challenge designs, as you can see, if you really want to have fun trying to build all of those. And if you do make all of those, then I suppose you've completed the game. That's everything. Okay, let me just think. You've been looking at this game. How is it? Hey, Shadow. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it a lot so far. Did you also know it's made by a studio in Leuven? It's a Belgian game, which I think is pretty cool touch. Also, hi. No, it's all good. You don't need to apologize. I don't mind it at all. Okay, so I need to produce these stick and these stick things. Okay, so the thing I would like to do first is we need to paint things. I'm thinking what the easiest way to go about this is. How fast do these things work again? 7.5 and 50. Of course it does. Or you can probably upgrade this one to produce more paint, but we're not gonna go there just yet. And also this one needs... If I look at the efficiency diagram... Okay, it is using all of the paint. Okay. I could upgrade it if I wanted to make more paint. How do I want to do this? So I wonder something, actually. No, okay, so you can only link one pad to one building. Okay, that answers my question. There's no way to distribute between harvester pads. Okay. No, it's really cool. I like it a lot. It's a very chill vibe. I think the voxel graphics are pretty okay. I think voxel graphics is the same for me as pixel graphics. Like, if it's well done, it doesn't bother me too much. I think it's really cool style. But unfortunately, I've also seen some really crummy voxel graphics, and that's always a little bit jarring. I don't like that very much. Okay, so what I'm looking to do is... Isn't it too finicky? It's okay, but that's the game, right? Like, this is figuring out how to use what you have at your disposal to make the final to make the difficult shapes, and then find the best way to do it, because you can see the space as is it's not limitless, and also there are some buildings in the way, some solar panels and some windmills, as you can see, that will block things, so you cannot always copy paste the perfect design in. And I think that's pretty much done on purpose. Although I did see that people complained that they couldn't do that, so they actually they made a creative mode where you can have every island be a perfect square without any obstacles, if you prefer. If you would prefer it that way. I also think it's a really nice touch that the materials you supply to the building are being used to construct the final building. I think it's a very nice touch as well. And speaking of nice touches, I need to start building these parts. Okay, so what I can do is... Okay, let's first figure out how I want to... Where I want to assemble things. These pieces. Over here. So this thing is fairly easy to put together, right? We've already... I already have this design. I don't know why I'm being so difficult about it. Because I have a design that does it, and it's right here, right? Like, this design will make it little stick. Oh, I should probably have copied that better, but it's okay. And then we have... We don't really have this design. We have half of this design, I think, somewhere else being made. I'm pretty sure I have a design that produces... yeah, I mean, this produces... No, this does produce the panel design, and then I need to make like another half of it for the other half. Okay, but we need to get the paint in there first. So what I'm thinking is, okay, you know what? We'll just ship the paint in from over here. This is going to be a problem for future J to figure out how how to exactly get everything in the place it needs to go. But for now, I'm okay doing it like this. Okay, so this design... Okay, how does the painting machine work? Okay, so this design can be completely blue, and then I need to copy over a design from here, which is... let me just see, how fast does this one work? Yeah, this one works fast enough. Okay, so we go all the way over here, and we stamp this design, and that's the easy one done. That's the blue stick design made. And now I need to make the other one, which I should probably have done with a little more space. But it's okay. So here we need to split again. Is it not working? It is Is that blue? It is blue. Okay, it's because of the day-night cycle that I couldn't see. That's okay. All right, so it's also the wrong shape because I need to cut it in half again. Whoops. My bad. Let me think. How did I do this again? I am so smart.
New module created.
Yeah, there we go. But unfortunately, that takes up even more space here in my my thing. What I can do is free up a little bit of space by doing this, and then running this conveyor over here. There we go. That's better. Now I have a bit more space to work with here. Not a whole lot, mind you, but just enough. Okay, so I do need... Oh, why is this thing so wide? I don't want it to be this wide. I just want to paint a little bit. Okay, so I think what I can do is I can... no, that's going to need a splitter, isn't it? Yes, it is. There we go. And we're gonna tunnel things over. No, I need to split again. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so for this design, I need... This part needs the thing that makes panels. I'm pretty sure I have a panel making... thing somewhere. Yeah, if I take this design, that will make panels, but I don't really have the space for it. Why did I decide to jam everything in here again? Did I really have to do that? Yeah, so I need... Yeah, it's this thing that I need. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a disaster, actually. I don't know why I decided to do it like this. Especially when this here can very easily be on this side. Oops. Sorry for the clonk, as usual. Oh no, there's a tree in the way. No! That's okay, we just move this... Wait, I can move these trees? Game, you have lied to me. This... no. You can destroy... Ah! You can destroy the trees. Are you kidding me? That is so stupid. I thought they were permanent, and then it turns out you can destroy them all the way, all this time. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, it's fine. No harm done. No hard feelings, trees. I just need you to not be there for 1 minute. All right. Okay, let's do it like that. Where's my painting? The painting machine. And okay, there we go. I need some splitter. Yeah, like that is fine. Up, up. You can go in there. You can go there. You can tunnel over. Into there. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, now I can get my thing from here yet again. Copy the same design one more time. Now that I have a little more breathing room here. I'm gonna put you here. You will produce panel, but panel is blue. Okay. So that's gonna work just fine. And then you will... so I kind of need... So if I cut it in that... Okay, what I kind of need is this. Then I have to cut it in half again. Which is very annoying because that means I need 4 of these. Which is doable. It's just takes space. And that's a problem. That's a very big problem if I do it like that. No, that's not a good idea. Okay, so this makes these flat slabs. There. I think I'm gonna keep moving this design up, more up and up and up, just to try and fit everything. You know what? Let's do it like that. Okay, you can go over here for now. We'll figure out how to deal with you later. So these makes 15 of these. Right, this
Delivery
thing.
target completed.
I'm so good at this. Look at that. I think actually I can throw away half of these. I think that's gonna help me with the space. Yeah, I can throw away half of this. Where's that bin thing we needed? Bam! Just go get in there. Get into the trash. Actually, if I'm gonna do it like that, I might as well. Do it directly here, right? Okay, let's see. So you need to cut these in half. You too. And probably someone is screaming in chat already, like, no, but my half the cube. How could you, Jay? It's like, oh, sure. I don't really care. I just want to get the shape made. I don't really care about my half missing cube. It's okay. There we go. Up. And now we need to reassemble both of these together. And this one we can do the same in a moment, but over there. Okay, and then here we will bam. Oops. And then I need to copy paste you over here. And then we will deliver. Okay, so that means that we can now move all of this back in. Somehow. Right? Wait, what was this? How did I make this? Something like this, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's perfectly okay. Alright, good. So why is it not work? Okay, it's just a little slow. Okay, that's fine. And now my question is this thing fast enough? Yeah, it looks like it, but we're gonna get into trouble at some point because the painting machine is actually a little bit on the fast side. Okay, that looks good. Then we're building this thing. And then I need to already start checking how to assemble the android itself, right? Which needs cores. Alright. Well. So I could probably use another painting setup, right? So, okay, something to also think of is that I do have island permits. So that means that I am not limited to trying to struggle and build everything on the same island, right? I can actually spread out more and put things on different islands if I really wanted to. But the problem is that if I do that, I'm not actually sure if you're allowed to. That's actually interesting, which is can you make? Yeah, that's something to find out, right? Can you make a harvester pad? You can. Okay, you can go across islands with them. That's really big, actually. That means that you can produce items on... on different islands. That's really good. But then again, putting this somewhere else does not help that much because it still needs the blue paint, right? If you look at it, yeah. Okay, so let's see. This is punching out a cube. Okay, and then this thing. Actually, that's not that bad. It's not that bad, to be honest. I think that the problem I more have with this is the... Okay, the problem I have over here is that I would have another paint factory, so I need to duplicate this here. And then use these resources to do that. So that's okay, actually. It's not impossible, I think, with the space I have left. Let's see if I were to try it just like the brute force way. It's not impossible. It's not impossible by far. Oh, we have the net. Okay. I'm kind of losing my sense of time, which means it's probably a good time for me to stop. I'm really drawn in by this game compared to some of the other ones that I have played. This one's really sweet. I really like this a lot. So I'm gonna drop a save here because I don't think I have saved. Very cool factory in just a little bit. There we go. Let's try that again. Oh. Okay, there are autosave stuff. That's not the worst then. If I forget to save, that's okay. All right then. I'm gonna save and quit, and then I'm gonna put us back in the bar. So there we go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you had a great time in the bar with us building a little factory. I had a very good time with this game. It was very fun to mess around with and put together robots. And I can definitely see definitely going up from here, right? It's we've only scratched the surface. So I'm excited to see what more it can bring. So for the next stream, I have nothing planned, unfortunately, as always. I do apologize for that. But most likely, what we will be doing is, if I am free on Friday, there will be a stream. I have to catch up some hours at work, though, so it might be a very late one. I'm not exactly sure yet how it will go. I'm just having a look at this. What's this? Oh, great. It's more bills. Okay, why did I open this right now? It's okay. Don't worry about it. That's going to be a problem for future me. But yeah, so I'll probably be back on Friday. We might take a look at Last Train to Clawville, depending on how I feel. I really want to play more synthetic, but the problem is that the music keeps dying, which is very unfortunate. So that's why I've been holding off from playing it. And yeah, maybe we can... we'll find something to do, alright? And I'll also try and set up some more collabs in the future, if I can. If you wanna keep in touch with me, you have my Discord right there. I need to check if those links are not expired. Actually, let me click them. See if that invite still works. This one still works. Yeah, they both seem okay. Just do shoot me a message if you do join, because I have a very stringent measure of having to manually approve everyone who goes into that Discord, just because of how many bots are out there, which I find is very annoying, and nobody really likes that. Yeah, we'll figure something out, alright? Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This is Jane Killed the Cage once again, and the last thing I have for you is I am going to see who we can raid. So let me see on my good old Twitch list what I'm looking at, if there's any cool people out there that we can go visit. Of course, nobody's going to be playing any shape or form of factory game. Actually, okay, there is someone playing something kind of like that. But I don't really feel that's the right vibe I'm looking for. Let's see, what can we do? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna send you over to someone I don't get to raid, because usually they stream a lot earlier than me in the day. Let me just go check how far in they are, or how far they're in, just to make sure that I don't do anything silly with stuff. No, it seems okay. So we're gonna raid Clover. And if you need a raid message, so we're gonna go with a very modular raid today. What is there? What this comes up for? So you can use that if you have access to my emotes, and if you do not have access to my emotes, then you can use this to send some factory love to Clover's Way. They are playing Retro Rewind, which is a very 80s themed video store simulator. Well, it says it right there in the title. I'm not sure why I couldn't come up with that. But they're a very cozy person. I'm pretty sure you will have a great time with them. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope to see you soon enough, alright?